Hey you, welcome back to Deal Therapy. We made many deals with Dollar Tree over the past couple of weeks since my last Dollar Tree haul, and I want to share those with you. It's kind of a long one, so I'm going to jump right in. Oven baked fudge covered cookies. They're filled with peanut butter. These are like a Do-si-do's dupe. If you like Girl Scout cookies, you will probably like these. They are really delicious. I usually haul the green ones, the thin mints, and these are the other kind that I have. I believe they have two other flavors as well. I can't remember what they are. I'm going to try out this Food Life Balanced Buffalo style chicken. It's fully cooked. It's 13 grams of protein and 130 calories per pouch, and you get 2.6 ounces. It's just like literally shredded buffalo chicken. Should be fine just to put in a salad or make a little tostada or chicken wrap with. We got this Simply Asian Sesame Teriyaki Noodle Bowl. It is 1 pepper, so it's mild. It's ready in 3 minutes. It is vegan and it's 8.5 ounces. Pre-cooked noodles and sauce with vegetables and toppings. So you can't really go wrong with just plain noodles. I'm a noodle person. I love noodles, so this should be pretty good. I've never heard of this brand, but I've got high hopes, okay? Thai Kitchen brown rice noodles, 4 individually wrapped packages come in here. It's 8 ounces total, so 2 ounces per package. It's vegan, all natural, no preservatives, and Thai Kitchen is a brand that we know and love. These are bomb with just sauteed vegetables, a little sesame oil or whatever, like chili oil, whatever you like to spice it up, and it's so easy and ready in minutes. So love this, and it's good for a weekday meal that you don't want to do too much but you want some flavor. Then if you're on water talk, you know why I was influenced to get these things. This is a 0 sugar drink mix. It's naturally and artificially flavored and it's low calorie. They're singles to go. This is the ocean water and this is the cherry limeade. You get 6 sticks and it's 0.54 ounces. This no aspartame, 0 sugar, because this is the thing. You can have 0 sugar and then they pump you full of aspartame, which is a carcinogen. So nobody needs all the extra junk. So I appreciated that this low calorie drink doesn't have aspartame in it. It's 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C and it's orange peach mango, which is a lovely flavor in my opinion. 6 sticks of 0.75 ounces. I'm a plain water drinker. I can literally eliminate all other drinks and not really miss anything, but it's nice, especially during the summer, to have a little bit of a flavor going on. The Hydramate hydration support. There are 2 packets in here and it's 3 times the electrolytes. Natural lemon lime flavor. I live in Florida and sometimes the heat and the sun literally drinks you, and so you need the extra electrolyte support so you don't pass out and die. So these are 2 0.56 ounces 16 gram packets, and it's the natural lemon lime flavor. A iced latte sweet coffee beverage. It's peppermint mocha. I've hauled these before, picked them up all the time from Dollar Tree, but I've never had this flavor in particular, and it's 8 ounces. It's not too much of a jittery caffeine rush, which I like. It's very smooth, and it doesn't hurt my stomach. So I really like these, especially cold, like almost frozen, and you pour it over some ice, have it with your breakfast. I'm excited to try this. Instagram Reels haul, and on my TikTok where I showed you this monogram mug, and I got a tea. This time I picked up a C, and I just absolutely love these mugs. The tea I noticed was not lined up, which almost sent me into a mild tizzy. This C looks like it's even on both sides and it's actually lined up. So be sure to check your mugs to make sure it's not wonky. Like the tea basically was a little bit tilted, and I just think these are so chic and simple, and I just love these. So I don't think they have every single letter. It can even stand for something not necessarily your name and be a monogram, but something that you just are happy about, like cookies. Pick up a C for cookies or coffee. These Shores scents, because I saw a hack on TikTok regarding the Bath and Body Works wallflowers that you can literally just switch over the scents into those. I usually have wallflowers all through my apartment, and so I don't usually pick these up. Instead, I would usually get the air wicks because I have one air wick holder as well. But since I saw that TikTok, I realized I can pick these up and still use them, but inside of the wallflower mount. So that's why I got these. These are Amber Woods, Waterfall, and Hawaiian scent, and you get 0.7 ounces. These stylus pens. My phone is sort of like rose gold and pink, so I got these to go along with it. There are certain things and within the apps that if you have like chunky fingers like I do, it doesn't quite work out the same, so a stylus is better to sort of navigate those small buttons and functions. Then I got two of these, but I got the white jade gua sha blades, and I just think these are so stinking cute. They have them out for Mother's Day, so I picked up two, one for a gift and one for myself. Night light that is, I got the heart one before that glows pink. This one I think is just a white glow, but it's light sensing, so it's automatic. This is for the guest bathroom. I have an automatic night light also from Dollar Tree in my main bathroom, and I just love it to pieces because you cannot have to think about fumbling around in the dark when you go in the middle of the night. And I just think it's super cute because it's heart-shaped. So I love these bubble candles. I feel like these are a little bit more fragrant than the luminescence ones. They're still made by Greenbrier, but it seems like they have stepped up the actual scent on these, and the colors a little bit more vibrant. The last batch they gave us pastels, which I love as well, but these are more like summer friendly. So you have this yuzu and aloe is the green one, and this plumeria sunrise is the orange one. They also have a pink, and I want to say another color as well, like a magenta pink and some other color, but I liked these scents the best. This tape measure from Crafted Square to measure things. There's 1,000 things you can use a 60-inch tape measure for, but I wanted to have one on hand for crafts and things like that, so I just wanted to have another one on hand for $1.25. Why not? From Ione Glam Bar. Check my Instagram stories under Spotted to see the whole display, but I got this blush in Billy. It's a pigmented color, soft texture, buildable and blendable, and to be honest, I was influenced by Bethany Frankel, who did a review on Ione blushes, comparing it to another name brand one that's way more than $1.25, and she basically said it was absolutely the same. And I needed I'm more of a peachy, bronzy blush person normally, but I wanted to go pink for spring and summer and have one that's a little bit more bold, so I figured I would pick this guy up. Books from Dollar Tree this time. I got, this one is a little bit dirty, so excuse that, but The Korean Secret to Happiness and Success, The Power of Nunchi. So this is by Yoonhee Hong, and she's the author of Birth of Korean Cool, but it can help you connect with others so you can succeed in everything from business to love. So basically it's some sort of Korean philosophy, and I thought this was pretty interesting. And to be honest with you, I really like the cover. And without the cover, this is how it looks. So it's this sort of like pink and white, like mauve-y, rose gold kind of color, which I thought was very cute. So $22 for this book that I got for $1.25. Okay. Another Asian author is Looking Back, Life Was Beautiful, a celebration of love from the creators of from Drawings for My Grandchildren on Instagram, Grandpa Chan and Grandma Marina. So it's sort of just like a collection of memoirs, but with visual aids as well. So little anecdotes and poems, but accompanied by drawings, which I thought was super cute, and sort of a reflection of good times, which is always nice. But I thought this was very interesting for a coffee table book. Oh, and this is a really nice cover as well. $20 American. And I picked up one more. This is Henry David Thoreau, October or Autumnal Tints. The introduction is by Robert D. Richardson, and the watercolors are by Lincoln Perry. And this was originally $17.95. It's basically organized works of Thoreau's, and obviously you know him as a very popular philosopher. And this is from the winter of 1859 through 60. So, look at that. I mean, to find these books for $1.25, I just honestly feel like is nothing short of amazing. And you could build a whole little library for, you know, little by little for the cheap, which, I mean, I love. It's really no reason to be without knowledge, right? I was very excited to see these new puzzles. Now, again, check my Instagram under the button spotted, but because they had at least 4 or 5 different varieties. But this is by Aurelia Durand, who is a Black artist who's French, and this is the Spin Master puzzles, and this one is called Lemon Cake. And you've got a girl enjoying a little martini, lounging on her couch, overlooked by her black cat in her very cool apartment, having a slice of what looks like lemon meringue. And it's a 500-piece puzzle, and I just think this is fantastic. Like, I was so happy to see this here. Yeah, a French graphic artist whose work is a vivid celebration of diversity, representing Afro descendants as joyful, proud, and empowered. These colorful personalities present the unified voice of a global community whose hopes, dreams, and desires envision an inclusive future for all. I mean, it don't get no better, okay? So check her out. Her works, she is on Instagram, and I just thought these were so fun, and I love the colors, vibrant, and will look great in a frame. And I believe the dimensions are 11 by 14. So yeah. Activity tray. I actually use these for dye, like rolling dye, so it's not rolling all over a desk or what have you. It's an activity tray, so whatever activities, crafts, whatever, but I typically pick them up for dye. Poker set, that again, I'm not probably going to be using as a poker set, but for an astrology project, because this would be fire, water, earth, and air. Those are typically the colors that represent each of those things. And you get 80 in here. So if you were to use it for another reason and you still wanted to use it for poker, I guess you could probably do that. I got these stickers. I'm pretty sure I have these stickers already, but I wanted to pick up another package. I like these pop-up stickers by Crafted Square. These are the summer and like the travel theme. This one's camping, and this one is like a RV ice cream truck type of situation. You got a kayak, some sun cream. And I just think these are so cool. I love the little foil accents, and I love that they pop up and they look really 3D. If you are a person like me who likes to do vision boards that are not journal style, but like a little bit on a bigger scale, I think these would be perfect for that. Or just have like mood boards that are artistic, but it's not necessarily a journal. This poster board for that reason. Not just for vision boards, but for actual mood boards and like creating sort of palettes for projects. I think these are perfect for that because, like I said, it's like 3D, and it just looks really nice, and you can do pretty much anything with that. These are 11 by 14. New cars. They're all Hot Wheels this time. What I did notice about Hot Wheels versus Matchbox is that all of the Hot Wheels are driving or facing the right, and all of the Matchbox are facing the left. I'm not sure if that's intentional, but it's something, just a little pattern that I noticed. This is 1986 Toyota van. This is an 89 Mazda Savannah RX-7 FC33S. Jeez, that's a mouthful. And I don't have a lot of green, so I was excited to get him. And this is a 1988 Jeep Wagoneer 1988. This looks really intense. Like, you could probably get through a lot. Gives me a little bit of like the Jurassic Park scientist vibes. And this is an 84 Corvette. And again, I don't have a lot of yellows and golds, so I was excited to have him as well. So yeah, all of these, as you can see, are driving to the right, and if you look at Matchbox, they're all going to the left. I wonder if that's a thing, like they intended to do, like each company. But this table runner, and I just wanted to mention, if you are a person or an American that celebrates Juneteenth, you can also use the red, white, and blue products and the patriotic products for Juneteenth as well. A lot of people do adhere to the Marcus Garvey flag that is red, green, and black. And I think yellow is incorporated for Juneteenth as well. But there is a Juneteenth flag that is red, white, and blue. And after all, the freed enslaved people were American. And I'm surprised that the Juneteenth is not out quite yet, too, because usually they do things 2 or 3 months in advance, and we're in April, so we only have 2 months to Juneteenth, and I haven't seen any products out for Juneteenth yet, which is very interesting. So anyway, I picked this up for Juneteenth and or 4th of July. And by the way, if you're an American, Juneteenth is something that you can celebrate as well. You don't have to be from Texas. You don't have to be from black, because if it's not weird that black people celebrate 4th of July, it shouldn't be weird that anybody else celebrates Juneteenth, right? Because in 1776, we were not in a good space as black people. So therefore, if that's not odd to you, and in fact people encourage it, go ahead and pick a couple things up for Juneteenth as well. Just a suggestion, because people were pushing St. Patrick's Day. Oh, even if you're not Irish. Okay, cool. I get it. But keep that same energy, all right? So got this table runner that is lovely and felt, and it is the stars. It's navy. I think it's great. Pick that up for the holidays. These bowls that are star shaped, you get 2 in a pack. They also have blue. I can't tell if I can't remember if I've seen the white ones, but I wish they did have these in white. But I love these. These are very cute. And you can put anything in here. They're just calling it a bowl. Hand wash only. The flashing headband. I did have my little plastic pull out in here, so make sure yours has it. But for whatever reason, mine still does not light up the way it should. Now, just now when I was testing it, it was a little better than this. But this one is not like lighting up at all. So I might exchange this. And either way though, whether you pulsate the light, have a steady light, or have it flashing, I think this is a really cool thing to have with a nice little feature. I love the stars on here, and yeah, I was excited to use this year. Got this sign, the Tiki Bar sign. Now, this has a whole history from World War One, and if you're interested in why Americans had become obsessed with Tiki culture, you can go ahead and look that up. And the Hawaiian sort of themes for summer. But I actually really liked this bar, and it flips open. It says open, it flips around, open and closed. And I just thought this was really lovely, and I like the color. It's not like really pinky, it's more like corally, and all the colors around it, and it's just a small cute little situation if you're having a summer gathering, or really anytime year round. But I thought this was very nice and simple. One, summer, sweet summer, and sweet is in rainbow colors, and it's the iconic watermelon. And I'm going to be doing, coming up here, a project that is watermelon themed. So I got many other watermelon themed things. I've had the watermelon balloon on its own before. I picked up a couple of those, but these are all the other fruits. So you got a kiwi, an orange, a pear, and a pineapple along with the watermelon. I do have some of these. I could have sworn, if not the napkins, the plates, but I picked up more of the napkins. And I got this watermelon decor. They knocked me out with the little bejeweled seeds. Like, come on, how cute is that? And it's like a tinsel type of situation. Love that. 8 cups that are watermelon themed, and this red in here is nice and bright and vibrant. And I just love these. You can put pretty much anything in there. And then we got the watermelon bowl in the plate that I love that they did this year. And they also have limes and pineapple as well, I believe. And maybe some other citrus, but I absolutely love these. The color is really nice and sharp on it, and I just enjoy it. So, good deal. Check me out on TikTok and Instagram. Sometimes these things make it to both of those places first. I did a haul just last week. I had stuff hanging on to stuff for 2 weeks, and I just wanted to quickly get a haul out. So I may be doing hauls on TikTok and Instagram first before they make it to YouTube. So be sure to check me out on those other platforms. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.